Small town boys up next to bat. JVB make it get slapped. Brothers from another, even if I wasn't.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tennessee Titans and our home team. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Should be a fun one. Off we go on EA Sports. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Hold them ready. Here we go.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Rachel Tootin. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 8 ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Out to his right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Back to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Helm. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. That lane closes quickly. Pick up of 3. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop.
Second and 6.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 6. They send the receiver in motion left. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. And he's into the end zone. season. The extra point is good. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead.
Browns nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's taken in by Jennings.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Liking it.
On the give, it's Tootin. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Taken down right now.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 30.
Handoff. It's Tootin. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 12 yards. It's a Browns first down.
First down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Complete to number 14. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Hit, cut it. Let him go, let him go, let him go. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
They'll stay on the ground. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 yards.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate. And that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. He pulls it in around the 5. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
First
We'll
down.
give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Dragon 60. Cowboy 80. Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw. That's complete to his running back, Bayshore Tootin. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
At the 5-yard
Defense does a
line.
nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
19. Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. Oh, he feels the pressure and he'll go down back at the 6. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. He'll look to throw. He'll try, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's up and through. And the Browns will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll try to get back to the line, but it will not happen. Gonna lose a yard.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go. Hey, 319.
This drive begins with a run by Cheaton. And he's able to fight through one tackle here. Pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I will be right back after this. 2nd down, they need 7.
18 Pioneer. Go. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Rattlers. 18 Rattlers. Ready?
Throwing now from the gun. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Downfield for Njoku. And that is caught. Well, he stayed in bounds. A terrific catch. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal.
Here we go, son.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
319, get that. Go.
Here's the run. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Brooklyn. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket, he's going to keep it himself. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Now he'll air one out. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Light.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw in the pass is incomplete. Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. We're going to put a man in motion to the right. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is hot. What a throw. Tim DK. Touchdown, Tennessee. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Now the try for an extra point. He's got it. And the Titans will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58. Right.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as it comes 22 seconds remaining till halftime. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Good. Green 19, get that. Tonight.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
And the defense can't rush the stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
It's a gain of 8.
Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. First down. Fields. This caught right side by Worthy. He's to the 15. And he will go all the way. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Brown. Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good. And the Browns have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
18-yard line.
The third quarter begins with a run. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down to the backfield on 3rd and short. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on down. Handoff here, up the middle. He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry.
18-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now it's 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
3rd and a yard.
Here we go, son. Go.
And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Here we go, son.
They'll go. And he's going to have the Browns first down as they manage to convert. Now keep this drive alive.
First down.
Just a great effort by the back. I mean, just the ability to keep your legs moving, to make sure he had enough to pick up the first down. He's able to move the chain by a few, and just a great call, great execution, especially given the circumstances.
Fields operating out of a pistol. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
It's second down.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it's really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete. I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Fields from the gun on third down. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. Well short of the first down mark.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks.
That's going to be blocked.
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a first down.
The struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
The RPO. That one is complete. He's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got third down coming up.
Brings up third and 8.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Going up top. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 45 yards. First and 10 now from the 36.
A gain of 45 yards. First down, Titans.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding position gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Brings up third down and 9.
Let's go. 19.
Back to throw. Flush to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going, and whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
He'll drop to throw. Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work to separate the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
It doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. Headed left, buying time. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
And while the play results in an incompletion, I think these are the type of decisions from a young quarterback that you're okay with. If the play's not there, if you don't feel good, throw the ball away, don't turn it over, and let's live for the next play call.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Now he'll work his way out right. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Titans. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Here comes Worthy to return. And a decent return there. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go, Snot. 319, can I see that? Go.
On 1st and 10, Fields. They'll take this down to Tootin out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
West right there. Hey, Can. All right.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
No much. Blue 58, who's the S?
Here's Fields. In trouble, and down he goes. Wow, important one coming here. Tie game late, and this is 3rd down. Throwing is Fields. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to be 4th down. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. Important punt here in this tie game late. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up 2nd and
can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
And it's third down.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
He predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
Their own 7-yard line.
Here's first down.
Here we go. Go.
To throw is Fields. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 33 yards. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10.
Green 19, Johnson.
He'll step up and run. A dive there, and he's lost the football. The Titans may have recovered, yes. Tennessee ball.
Just a critical error here, Mike. At this stage in the game, you understand this defense, they are desperate for a stop. They've got to get you off the field, and one of the easiest ways to do it, create a takeaway. You have to secure the ball. Of course, points are great, but none of it matters if you turn the ball over, and these are the kind of mistakes that decide ball games late.
In motion, it's Golden. They'll drop to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. The incompletion is going to bring up third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Rolling right. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Will they bring the heat for 4th and 6? They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. That's taken in. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. Works out as they convert on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go now. 19 Lion. 18 Runner. 18 Runner.
They'll look to throw again. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
36 yards.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll throw out of the gun. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. The sound deafening in the dome. It's third down. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll have the first down at the 26. So good job on the ground to keep this drive rolling. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. They'll keep it on the ground. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all away.
Browns 21.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes Worthy to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
Baby on that rap to pay the bills. And now I'm fitted.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Hey, Ken. Tonight.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
Well, it's safe to say this offense now is entering desperation mode. They have such a long way to go with such little time to do it. You're thinking chunk plays, get out of bounds. You have to stop the clock and continue to pick up as much yardage as you can to, at the very least, be in position to take one Hail Mary shot to the end zone.
That's taken in by Jennings. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have one remaining. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Here we go. Green 19, just West right zip. Tonight.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Here we go. Angel. Right.
Here we go. One final play. Downfield for Njoku. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
could stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, her and the E go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams.
Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you around if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to get back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you.